Welcome to the greatest, latest, baddest, maddest show of shows, Slam to the Mat. And we are your hosts, the Awwsum 2,
baby. Yeah.
And this is Chaos, and I am Mayhem.
Yeah, man.
You doggone Skippy.
Woo!
All right, let's get into it, yo. Monday Night Raw, Chaos. I'm gonna reveal my grade at the end, but we're gonna go over the individual matches. And we're gonna do the individual grades. So hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments or if you have any ideas or anything or thoughts you want to share, go to the bottom of the screen, put it in on comments, and let us know how you like the show. And if you see anything you feel like we can improve or anything, give us your thoughts and ideas. Okay, let's get into it. Monday Night Raw. First, it started out with the 24/7 match.
Hey.
It was a lumberjack tag team intergender match. Now, this is creative because they've never done anything like this. R-Truth, Carmella, against Drake Maverick and his wife, Renee. And on that match, I said it was good creativity because the 24/7 idea the whole time has really been R-Truth running for his life against all the other wrestlers. But this time, they did an in-ring and then they did a lumberjack with all the wrestlers surrounding the ring.
Yeah.
And the match was short. It was short-lived, but I liked the creativity, and I gave it a C+. What do you think, Chaos? What'd you give it?
All right, that's awesome, bro. I actually missed a bit of it.
Okay.
Why the heck did I miss a bit of it? Everybody, I missed a bit of it. But overall, I actually like the whole, in the beginning, I guess long story short, as far as the 24/7 championship goes, y'all, long story short, in the beginning, I was a bit optimistic about how it started out. I think it changed when R-Truth got into the picture because his character, he brings comedy to it. He's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer. He brings good, fresh, fun life to it.
He's won the belt like 10 times already.
He's won the belt, right. He won the belt like flipping 10 times already.
Gosh.
You know, so I'm starting to get a more good vibe about how the 24/7 championship is going because at least it gives Monday Night Raw, gives wrestling a little something in between. You know what I mean? It ain't heavyweight championship. It ain't tag team championship, but it's something. Right. So despite the fact I missed that match, honestly, bro.
Right.
I would, even without seeing it, I would probably give it probably a C or a C minus just because just off of, knowing.
I'll tell you what I didn't like about it also. I didn't like the fact that they had Maria, her being pregnant and everything. I thought that was kind of a cheap way to win the belt. She made her husband lay down.
I'm pregnant! You can't touch me!
That was kind of lame. So, I kind of like the way they had it between the drama between Drake Maverick and R-Truth. Yeah. But this
I like that better too.
Angle with Maria is kind of corny.
I don't like it.
So
my question real quick.
Okay.
Who's supposed to beat her? Who's supposed to pin her? I can't wait to see how this storyline goes because at some point, what's she gonna do? Be the 24/7 champion?
Maybe another pregnant woman in the crowd that they pull out because there's nobody else pregnant on the Raw roster or SmackDown.
Or she gonna pull one of them things out of the hat where she not pregnant at all. She's just using it as some stupid excuse to whatever the creative team is doing. I don't know, but I ain't feeling it.
I think they need to clean that up.
They really need to clean that up. Is she making her husband look like a punk ass biatch? I hate it.
Yes.
I hate it.
Yes.
Clean it up.
Yes.
You're destroying the 24/7 championship. Yes. Give it back to R-Truth. Hey, give it back to Maverick. He even worked with that thing better.
Yes.
Get it out for her, please.
Yes.
All right.
It'll be a woman that'll do it, but anyway.
Yeah. Can't wait to see who that woman is.
Okay.
Or the stipulation.
The next we had a gauntlet match for the U.S. Championship.
Yeah.
And AJ Styles is the U.S. champion.
Yeah, the phenomenal one.
He's looking for an opponent at SummerSlam. So what they did was they had Rey Mysterio. It was Rey Mysterio and Cesaro. They kicked off the match, and it was about 7 to 8 minutes. It was a good match while it lasted.
Yeah. And
Rey Mysterio won by pinfall. What did you think of that match personally?
Overall?
Yeah.
Overall, I thought the match was awesome. I actually gave it a B+.
Okay.
I gave it a B+. I missed a little bit of it with Rey Mysterio and Cesaro in the beginning. So I thought it was weird because I didn't know the stipulation. Like, what the heck's going on?
Right.
But then as the match went on and then he beat Cesaro, I was like, oh, snap, because Sami Zayn came out next real quick. So I'm like, oh, shoot. I thought it was a gauntlet match just based on Rey Mysterio, like a personal
That
thing.
wasn't even a match with Sami Zayn. It was just like he rolled him up and it was over.
And it was over, right?
Yeah.
So, and that was one of the reasons I gave it a B+, because I'm like, it didn't have a whole full match element to it. Yeah. So it was just like one and done. Boom. Then after Sami Zayn, then that's when Andrade came out.
Andrade against Ray. That was a very good match. It was a lot of high flying moves.
Give it up, yeah.
A lot of high flying moves.
Give it up.
I overall I gave that match personally. I gave it a B+. Overall, the whole gauntlet.
We agreed, man.
Yeah. Boom.
B+.
Andrade has a good ground game as well as an aerial attack.
Yeah,
and I think he kind of slowed down Ray with his ground game.
Yeah,
and then Zelina Vega, she adds an element of him being dangerous. It's even more with her in his corner. So she's like
a boost of some sort.
Yeah,
to his arsenal.
Yeah, so she's like the turbo booster to the engine, kind of, if you will.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah,
that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. So she got involved in the match, and it kind of changed the element of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll take it, because it goes back to when you had, like, managers. Like, Bobby the Brain Heenan, even though he's not a female, but just on the manager aspect with a duo between a good manager and a wrestler. Because you just use your brain, too. Oh, hey, how can we da-da-da with this wrestler? Yeah. Hey, well, we'll do this. Strategy, hey.
Yeah.
And then the fact Andrade, he did pin Rey Mysterio straight up.
Yeah, he did.
Which I'll accept that, because even a good wrestler.
What was that move he did? Was that the jackhammer, or what was that move where he kind of puts his leg between your leg and then he flips you backwards? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the name of that move, but I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I called it the jackhammer.
The jackhammer?
Yeah.
We'll take that temporarily. Andrade, hey, get at us, Andrade. Tell us the name of your move.
Tell us the name of your move, because we don't know.
Yeah. And then wrapping it up, remember, Andrade beat Ricochet. I'm sorry. Ricochet beat Andrade. I'm sorry.
Ricochet came to the ring. Andrade pretty much was beating down Ray at the end of the match. He was tearing his mask off, and Ricochet came to the ring and jumped off the rope at Andrade, and then that started the match. And what was your view on that match, like, as far as?
I actually thought the feud with Andrade and Ricochet, I thought it was awesome. I thought the match was awesome because they're both good. In-ring performers. They both know how to high fly. They both know how to maneuver in the ring. They both know how to feed off of each other. They both have talent to be on a bigger tier in wrestling as they go along. We already saw it with Ricochet.
Yeah. Now that's a high flyer. That guy is phenomenal.
He's got skills. Hey, if y'all don't know about Ricochet, check him out. If
check
you do,
him out.
Keep checking him out. Same thing with Andrade, by the way. So yeah, that's why I gave that match a B+ as well, bro.
Yes.
Because I like the whole element of the match. I like the meaning of the match. It was a gauntlet. It gives more than just one or two wrestlers a chance to kind of go around.
Yes.
Because even if, like, Cesaro lost, he's still good enough where we recognize his skills. Sami Zayn, even though he lost, like, quick in that match, roll up, boom. Right. But if they just use Sami Zayn's character the right way real quick, he could be something. We know what he can do. Now they just need to finesse his character outside of just being a blah, blah, blah amount. But yeah, overall, I get that match to B+. Bro.
I gave it a B+ too. Ricochet, he's very innovative with his offense, like the way he did a drop kick on Andrade. He did he was in the corner.
Man, did you see that?
Yeah. He did a roll. Did you see
it? He did a roll.
He did a roll. Then he came up and he drop kicked him.
Yeah, I like it. High flying, baby.
And then the way he bounces off the ropes, kind of like Sin Cara used to do. Like, he would bounce in the rope and then bounce backwards. Yeah, that's very innovative, and he's gonna be a champion again because he's got it. He's got that it factor.
The crowd loves him. Hey man, one of the best things about being a wrestler, I'm not saying I am, but you're doing it for the fans. You want to give the fans what they want. Give me what I want. Give me what I want, Hunter. Give me what I want, Hunter. Without the spit, but it's about the fans.
Without the spit,
you gotta captivate the fans. And both Ricochet and Andrade both do that.
So we have a match set up at SummerSlam. It's AJ Styles against Ricochet once again for the United States Championship. And I think on the last note of this, I think Ricochet has a pretty decent shot at getting the belt. Only thing is the OC in AJ's corner.
Yeah, man. I say at SummerSlam, I say it'll be a good match.
Yeah.
I don't think, I could be wrong, but my prediction is I don't think that Ricochet is going to win the championship there, because I feel like maybe they should push it to other pay-per-views. Maybe pay-per-views for the hype and the money and the business and all that stuff.
Kind of keep the feud going.
Yeah, keep the feud going, keep it fresh, because you don't want to run it dry so fast.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind, personally, Ricochet losing it. Not winning the championship.
Right.
Because he's good enough where it's like, all right, we know his time's coming anyway, so let's enjoy AJ Styles' hype. And like you say, you got the OC outside, and they might just interfere. So
I think they'll keep the belt home. My personal opinion with AJ, it's 3-on-1. It's the numbers game, and you can't overcome it. despite the talent and the innovative offense that Ricochet has, he's awesome, but it's not going to be enough against AJ because he's got his boys in his corner. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it, y'all.
We're looking forward to it. Next, we have the Triple Threat Tag Team Champion match. There was a match between the OC, who we just mentioned.
Yep, the OC guys.
The original crew, or what do they call themselves? The original...
I was about to say the original club.
Original clique. Oh, club. There it is. There it is. But I'm going back to the past. I said club, clique. The original club against the Revival, Scott Dawson and his partner. What's his partner's name? Scott Dawson and
Mr. Shea, you back.
And Wilder against the Usos. The Usos versus the OC versus the Revival.
Oos!
Very, very physical match. The Revival, they're like a hard-nosed, old-school tag team, like technician type,
like
kind of like Arn and Tully back in the day. Yeah. Like very, very technical. Yeah,
they're not high flyers, but they're not like big, strong men, but they know how to, like Bret Hart.
Right.
He knows how to maneuver around the ring and use other tactics. And
they use body parts and they hurt you, and they're very skilled on the ground. And they're not, like you said, they're not high flyers, but they're all about mat wrestling. They're all about old school. They're very good. They were the champs. They went into that match, which is why they've held the belt for some time. Wilder and Dawson. The Usos, they're more high flying and athletic, because they like to welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. They're high flyers. They do the headbutts. They do the Samoan drops, the kicks. They jump over the ropes. So they're the athletic of the three. Where the OC, they're more strong. They're very tough, but they're the stronger of all the teams, and they're grounded, and they're very technical in their moves. They're very technical in their moves. So all three teams showed their strength during that match, and it was funny because Jey Uso superplexed Dawson until all the teams outside of the ring. That was crazy.
When I saw that, I was like, that's awesome. I ain't gonna lie. When they did that, I was like, oh God, I hope he didn't get hurt for real.
Yeah.
Because they have to go through that maneuver.
Was that kind of like your highlight of the match too? Like the
that was one of them.
One of the turning points.
Yeah.
Even though the Usos didn't win, it was like one of the elements of the match that got me excited because I was just like, man, I mean, who superplexes somebody outside of the apron onto the floor? I mean, Randy Orton hasn't even done that.
Right.
And that's his move, the superplex.
And I even noted it. Usos are hype of match.
I gave it an A-, bro.
Really?
I gave that match a high B and a low A. I gave it an A- because all teams showcased their skills. All teams, they showed the athleticism. Yeah. They showed the strength. They showed the technical skills on the mat. I mean, it was just awesome, man. It was just back and forth.
It was, yeah. I gave it a B+.
Okay.
I gave it a B+, pretty much for the same reasons, bro, because it was back and forth.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes you can get some matches where, like, hey, it's blah, 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 big names. And then it just draws out. It's 20 minutes, and maybe only 5 minutes of it was great. Then the other 15 just draw it out. But with them, Usos, Revival, Gallows, and Anderson, I thought it was great. For me personally, bro, on the B+ tip, I thought what made it even more special for me is that the fact, one, it was on Monday Night Raw. Yeah. So it wasn't like any specific special night. And the fact, surprise, that Gallows and Anderson, the OC, are the new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Raw Tag Team
It shocked the shit out of me, honestly. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, honestly, the Revival to still maintain their titles, just to keep it going.
Yes.
Still good match, but then retain it for, like, further things later. So it actually shot, once again, the out of me.
I'm kind of glad the OC won the belt because it brings a different element to the Raw Tag Team division.
Yep.
And the Revival, I'm not saying they're boring or anything, but the OC with AJ, he's won the U.S. title. They've won the belts. Yep. So it's kind of exciting to see that whole clique with championship gold, and it's going to be kind of great to see what's going to happen moving forward. So, but yeah, you got new champions, and it's always exciting when somebody new wins the belt because you just don't know what's going to happen or how creative it's going to get involved and who their next opponent is going to be or, what's going to have you. So now Raw, I think now is an exciting time to watch Raw now because like we said, week before, Paul Heyman's taking over the executive
Heyman.
creative position. My name is Paul Heyman.
Who's a Heyman guy?
So, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing the club move forward and see if they can dominate the tag team division. And I'm looking forward to the Viking Raiders, who we're going to mention next.
Viking Raiders.
I think that would be a good opponent for OC. What do you think? Like,
to be honest, man, I agree. Gotcha. I agree. And which was next, right? Because the Viking Raiders, they were the next match behind that.
Yeah.
They fought some jobbers. I gave that match grade. I'm jumping ahead a bit. I gave it a B-.
Okay.
The reason I gave it a B- is because they wrestled some jobbers, which I actually like that because I thought it was like old school style.
Yeah.
When you're trying to hype up some new talent before you actually give them to some superstars, for better or worse, you actually give like the fans a taste of what they can do.
Yes.
Like a tryout. Oh shit. They just went through in 4 weeks 4 different tag team jobbers. This is what they can do. Yeah. Now they've ran through like 4 or 5 different unknown teams. Yeah. Now let's give them a chance to go against the Usos.
Yeah, I like to see. I agree with that because I definitely think they should be done wrestling the jobbers because they've already proven their point with that.
Yeah,
and they're too talented. So like you said, I'd like to see them go against, like you said, a team like the Usos or the Revival. Actually, I think they would destroy the Revival, but
yeah, I think they would wreck them dudes.
But
I had an epiphany though.
Yeah. Oh,
real quick before you go to the next.
Okay.
My epiphany, real quick, is that I feel like this is the turn of a beginning for new tag teams, at least the ones that we see. Like, even though we haven't seen them this week, Heavy Machinery.
Yes.
Considering the OC are the new Raw tag team champions.
Yes.
And now you have the Viking Raiders that are getting some more TV time.
Yes.
So real quick, I just feel like now it's starting to be a turn.
I agree.
Tag teams that aren't the usual, like the Usos or the New Day. So,
absolutely,
yeah.
I agree.
Raiders, go for it.
I agree because I'm kind of excited too. Like you said, it's taking a small turn, and teams like the Viking Raiders and Heavy Machinery, they're coming in, and these are exciting teams. They're not just some guys that they got from NXT and they threw them on the roster and they're just filling in TV time. But these guys are actually awesome.
Yeah,
like.
Hell, give us Breezango.
My grade, I gave the Viking Raiders against the 2 jobbers a B+ because the match was short.
Yeah,
but short. I would say this tag team is they're strong, they're fast, athletic.
Yeah,
Eric and Ivar, I believe their names are, and they're violent and they come in the ring real hype, and I love that. I love that. And you got, I think it's Eric, the bigger one, or either Eric or Ivar, one of the ones that's the bigger one. This guy does a cannonball in the corner, and this guy is so fast that he's over 300 pounds. This guy's like athletic. He jumps through the ropes. He does suicide dives. Yeah. I mean, they both do. I mean, they're both like
I'm just
real excited
right now.
Yeah. So I can actually see the Viking Raiders going up against the OC in the future. That would be a great match.
Yeah.
And I think they would give the OC a run for their money.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that. I'm actually looking forward to that. If they put it all together,
yeah,
I'll take that. I'd be down for that.
Okay. Next we got Becky Lynch. She wrestled against Alexa Bliss. She had Nikki Cross in her corner.
Yep.
Becky pretty much manhandled Alexa early on. She came back. Alexa came back and showed her vicious style with kicks and punches, and she does her little somersault flips.
Yep.
And then Nikki Cross even got involved in the match and gave Becky a cheap shot from the outside.
Yep.
But long story short, Becky hit a Beck Exploder on Alexa, and they had to stop the match because Alexa was apparently hurt.
Yeah.
So what they did was they took her out of the ring and they sat her down. Yeah. And Nikki Cross came in the ring and they kind of went at it and was arguing. And so they set up a match between Nikki Cross and Becky Lynch, and Becky won. She won with that. She has a new move. It's called the manhandle slam.
Yeah.
And she picked up Nikki Cross and put the manhandle slam on her for the 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. I gave the match B- because I don't like the way it ended with Alexa. And then the match with Nikki Cross was kind of short.
Yeah. But
I gave it a B because of Becky's star power. So that was my reason. What did you think?
I gave it a C-, bro.
Okay.
I gave it a C-. Reason I gave it a C- because I'm still trying to figure out One, I don't like Nikki Cross with Alexa Bliss. I'm kind of getting tired of it now because I don't like the way they're using her character.
I hate the way she does her feet like that.
Yeah, it's oh my god, it's
kind of corny.
Yeah, kind of corny to me. I feel like Alexa Bliss has lost some of her dark horse star power that she used to have
when she was in NXT.
Right, I need that sassy her. I need that. That's what I need back.
Yeah,
I need Nikki Cross to not be with her.
Yeah.
I did like how she did fake her ankle injury.
Yeah, and then she comes back in the ring and then she attacks Becky after the match.
Yeah.
And then Natalya comes in after they clear the ring. Natalya comes in and she puts the sharpshooter on Becky and Becky's screaming in pain. Yeah. I think that's going to be, we'll talk about that later, but I think that's going to be an awesome match at SummerSlam. But we'll get into those two later.
Yeah, definitely. I'm with you, bro. I'm looking forward to that match. But yeah, I gave it a C- just because of the storyline a bit. Now I feel like it's kind of getting watered down
dry.
A bit. Yeah, and it's like now we need to add a little bit more season. This is kind of like a steak is good, but a steak isn't good when it's dry. But then you try to put some seasoning on it.
It doesn't help.
So I'm just at the point where they need to
dead
go ahead.
Dead steak.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just forget about it. So C- for me. I love Becky Lynch. Okay. I feel real quick like the crowd's still behind her. Even though at some point you felt like maybe they should not be behind her.
Okay.
But they still chanting Becky.
So
she still got just a little bit more fire in her left to be a champ.
I think that I think about her character, the man. I mean, she gained a widespread popularity last year.
Yeah.
At SummerSlam.
Woo!
Last year. It was at last year's SummerSlam where she turned on Charlotte and she became the man. It was just about a year ago. But I think now, my personal opinion, I think they need to tone her character down, and I think she just needs to go back to being Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Not so much the man, because she's already proven that she could be a champion. She's won the 2 belts.
Ooh.
So I don't think she has any more to prove on that level as far as her character is concerned.
Yeah.
So I think she just needs to go back to being the last kicker, Becky Lynch.
Yeah. I'm kind of ready to see her lose. I'm ready to see her lose. Like I'm ready to see Becky Lynch. I love her to death. Don't get me wrong, but now I'm ready to see her.
We love you, Becky.
Humble, like somebody just straight whip her ass. Like when she cuts her promos and talks all that tough talk, but then whoever beats her again. And then
I'm gonna say this. Okay, we got Becky against Natalya SummerSlam. I wouldn't be surprised if Ronda Rousey made a surprise appearance and came back.
I look forward to that, y'all. I take that. I would take that.
Because I don't think they're going to take the belt off of Becky with Natalya. My honest opinion, I don't know if you agree with that or not, but
I'm kind of half and half with it. I feel like they should, just because I feel like Natalya is going to run out at some point.
Yeah.
Like career-wise. So you might as well strap it on her 1 or 2 more times because she deserves it.
Yeah.
But then the other half of me feels like probably so, because I feel like they've been using her as an instrument to as a get over. Kind of like a bridge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel
maybe it's just a fill in until something else happens. You're saying? Okay.
Yeah. So I see it two ways. Like it could go either, for me, it could go either this way or this way.
Right.
Which way am I leaning more towards? I'm actually leaning more towards, I'd like to see Natalya be a champ at least one more time, just because of her expertise, and she deserves it.
She's an old trailblazer in the women's division.
Yeah, but even if she don't win, I'll be like, damn. But then again, hey.
I think once Becky loses that belt, I think her man character will probably fizzle out.
I think so too.
That's what she needs. I think we love you, Becky, but
we love you, Becky. We love you, mate. Yeah. But it's about that time for you to go ahead and take a loss.
The next match is Seth Rollins against Dolph Ziggler. And we know what happened last week. Dolph Ziggler was guest starring on The Miz.
What's up with him, man?
I don't know, man. Shawn Michaels was out there, HBK, the legend.
He's all over the place.
Dolph Ziggler apparently is jealous. He didn't like it. And he, you saw what happened. He super kicked HBK. And that's setting up a match between him and The Miz at SummerSlam. But Seth Rollins came out with a fire in this match. Dolph comes out of the back. And he mocks Shawn Michaels. We're thinking HBK's coming out the music. And Seth Rollins is looking like, oh my gosh, what is this? And so Dolph is laughing because he comes out like HBK. Then he comes down to the ring, and then he does the HBK pose. And then Seth comes out and he beats the fire and the tar out of Dolph Ziggler for the first 5 minutes. And then
it's like a long 5 minutes.
Dolph comes back with a zigzag on Seth on the ring apron. Then Seth comes back with punches, kicks, elbow to the chin. Then he comes with a swing blade. And then, then the match goes on. I'm not going to go all into the match, but I did give the match an A+ because Brock Lesnar comes out at the end. He comes out, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, dude, you already cashed in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Why are you coming at Seth again? And I know you guys are wrestling SummerSlam, so he comes out, he comes down to the ring, and he just beats the holy hell out of Seth. Chair shot, F5s on the ring post. German suplexes in the ring. Then he brings a chair in the ring, and then he F5s him on the chair, and Seth is coughing blood. What was your thought? What did you see when you saw, starting with Seth against Dolph, and then Brock comes in? What did you see like when you saw that? What were your thoughts?
Let's see. Originally, bro, I didn't give it a grade. Give it a grade. Because I felt like at the time it was incomplete. If I were to give it a grade, incomplete because like with Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler, they don't have an actual storyline that leads to nothing.
Yeah.
Like between the two, I feel like there's a more upside for Seth, obviously, because he's in a picture.
Right.
Dolph, he's in a picture, but what picture? Like he's everywhere.
Right.
He's beefing with The Miz. Where's The Miz at right now? He's doing shows with his wife. He ain't even in no picture.
Right.
Shawn Michaels comes out for a reunion. Shawn Michaels ain't a Heartbreak Kid like he used to be. He ain't wrestling. So what's that beef? Yeah. And then Dolph Ziggler, he's just all over the place. Then he had a beef with Kevin Owens just a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Dolph Ziggler need to watch who he's beefing with. Who's Dolph Ziggler going to beef with next week? Because he's bitching and complaining.
Probably us.
Right. Probably us because we talk about him.
Awesome, too. We'll take him out with the Area 51.
He was just
he
beefing
ain't ready.
with Kofi Kingston a couple of weeks ago. Where did that beef go? That died.
Right.
So I felt like the match for me, as far as I don't even know, because Seth Rollins was beating him down.
He's looking for a fight to pick. Why doesn't he just pick on Aleister Black? Aleister Black's looking for a fight.
Right.
So challenge him.
Right. So I just feel like Dolph Ziggler is a loud, angry, emotional guy that's lost in the shuffle.
He's real bitter.
Now, Brock Lesnar coming out. Now, if I didn't throw a grade on that, but if I were to give that a grade, then what did you give it?
I gave it an A+ because of the violence. Because the PG era is in my opinion is over with.
Okay.
And their creative is changing things.
Yeah.
But I kind of liked the ferociousness that Brock came out with.
Yeah.
And him being the beast that he is.
Yeah.
And I like how he did it, because what you're doing is you're reaching down into the depths of somebody and you're pulling he's going to pull all the emotion out of Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is going to strike back at him.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to come back with a fire and a vengeance.
Talk about burning it down.
That's what I like, because you want to see the intensity of two people going against each other. Mm-hmm. That's what makes a feud, is when it's so intense. You the viewer, or the WWE universe, which we're a part of, you can feel it just by watching it.
Yeah.
And that's what we need more of in our matches.
Yeah.
Is the intensity.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar, man.
That was my reason for giving it an A+.
Yeah. And so I agree too. Even though I didn't give it a grade, I was just thinking of what grade I would give it as you're telling it.
Yeah.
And from what I saw and stuff. But the other half of that, with the Brock Lesnar aspect of it,
yeah,
I agree with you. I give it the same grade because I personally like it too. I'm tired of kind of like the PG-13-ish stuff. Like, violence is just what it is. This is athleticism. It's wrestling. These are things that's going to happen that adds to storylines.
Yeah.
Straight up, Brock Lesnar jacked up Seth Rollins left and right in every which way. Even like,
what happened behind stage? Wasn't there another incident where he, I think Seth was on the gully and did Brock attack him again? I think it was about this.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, y'all want to know more? Would you want to know more? So right when they take Seth Rollins on the stretcher to the ambulance, right? Because they want to take care of him. They want to get him the hell out of Dodge. Here's the problem. So as for some reason it's taken forever. Why would an ambulance stop for Brock Lesnar? Why? He can't pick that whole thing up. Y'all let him kill.
He's not Braun Strowman.
Right. So let me ask y'all the question. What do you think Brock Lesnar did next? What do you think he did next? He's sitting there, the ambulance didn't go nowhere. Oh, and the ambulance back doors were unlocked.
I'm willing to bet he F5'd him on top of the gully. I'm willing to bet. Is that what happened?
You damn Skippy.
You doggone Skippy.
Right, you doggone Skippy. Brock Lesnar jacked Seth Rollins up backstage. Got him out the ambulance, jacked him up again, hit him with a couple of F5s.
Yes.
Threw him like, hey, y'all want to go back and watch the footage? They got it all over YouTube. For all you,
bleeding profusely from the mouth.
From the mouth, bleeding. You felt bad for Seth Rollins. You felt bad. That's the best way to put it. It was A+.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for Brock Lesnar, the Beast, the reigning, defending, Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Actually, on that note, Chaos. Actually, on that note, there was a report that Seth Rollins didn't want a report done on his medical condition, and I thought that was kind of weird, you know. So I don't know if he.
I didn't know that.
There was actually a report that said Seth Rollins does not want a medical report on his condition.
Yeah,
and I think that could play a factor to his advantage in SummerSlam.
It's a surprise. You don't know if he's hurt or not. Did he heal already? What did he do? What is he gonna? Hey, I'll take it.
He might want people to think that he's jacked up.
Right.
And he's not coming back.
Oh,
yeah.
But we know Seth Rollins, and we know what he can do.
He's gonna burn it down when he comes back.
It down.
He's gonna burn it down.
Because he breathes the wrestling business.
Call the fire department. Seth is gonna burn it down.
Right.
Okay. Last but not least, we had Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. Supposed to be a
Samoa Summit.
A summit, but it didn't even get off the ground, dude. I mean, do you remember what happened? All I know is Samoa Joe attacked Roman Reigns and they came to the ring. They fought back and forth. Then Drew McIntyre comes out. They double team Roman. Roman fights back. Then Cedric Alexander pops out.
Surprise! Cedric Alexander from 205 Live pops out.
Then he flips off the ropes and comes in. They take out Cedric as he did a flip, and Samoa Joe clotheslined him. Yep. Then the Usos come in. Then they hit Drew McIntyre, and they hit Samoa Joe. Then the OC come in. They attacked the. I mean, it was just wild. It was just chaos and mayhem at the end. So, what were your thoughts on that? I don't really know what to grade it because it really wasn't a match. I mean, I didn't give it a grade. I thought it was awesome. I mean, an A for awesome, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't give it a grade either because I didn't feel like it was an actual complete match despite everything that happened.
Yeah.
But I will say I actually loved it. I loved it, and honestly, what stood out for me, even though he don't have a whole bunch to do with the match, was Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
I just said in my thought while he was doing his thing, even when he went to the top,
he was the wild card.
He was the wild card because he added more like high flying. Who the hell? Cedric Alexander.
What was that? The backdrop he jumped from? The backdrop when and all the men were looking up and he came down and he jumped.
Yeah, y'all can check that out too if you want to see that.
Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, man. So I didn't give it a grade because it wasn't like a complete match where you could be like, oh, but I would say it was awesome.
Okay.
Considering like Cedric Alexander doing his thing to kind of put the cherry on top of the feud and all that going in.
Okay.
What I did not like was the fact in the first place it was a doggone Samoa Summit. I don't know what the hell that is. What the hell is a Samoa Summit? Right. This ain't no thing for me personally where we know Roman Reigns is Samoan. We know obviously Samoa Joe is Samoan. They probably come from the same daggone island. Who knows? Right. But this ain't a Samoan thing right now. Let's not make it a international blah 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 type Rusev type thing. This ain't no international. So kill the whole Samoa Summit thing. Ain't even. Do we even have an idea what a Samoa Summit is?
I don't even know. I don't know if it's a meeting of the United Nations or
I was waiting to see what it led to, but we saw what it led to.
The president coming over for lunch. I don't know.
Right. So I ain't ready to dig a whole Samoa Summit. Who came up with that idea? Was it a talk show? They supposed to talk whatever. Right. So, but yeah, I didn't grade it, but I would just say I actually liked it more or less because you had bodies and things. But Cedric Alexander gave me more of an upside because of just the fact he came out of nowhere and just did his thing.
The overall grade, I gave it an A-, believe it or not.
Oh, the whole segment?
Yeah, I just like the creativity. I think Raw is taking a turn for the better.
Yeah,
it's turning a corner now.
Yeah,
and I think the ratings will improve definitely.
Yeah.
Before we get to your segment on SmackDown Live, I just wanted to do your specific thing that you like to talk about for who you're rooting for.
Who are you rooting for?
I would say on the men's side, on Raw, I'm rooting for Bray Wyatt, The Fiend.
Yeah.
I want to see them push his character.
Yeah.
And I want to see him actually win championships because I don't think the old Bray Wyatt was pushed enough.
Yeah.
And I think they always made him lose key important matches, and it sucked. Yeah. So I'm really pulling for him, and I like the whole Funhouse angle. I thought it was weird when it first came out, but it's kind of grew on me now. I like it.
Because of that song, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right.
So as far as the men, who are you rooting for? Raw.
Honestly, I agree with you. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the Bray Wyatt boat. And I'm in the Bray Wyatt boat so hard, y'all. I want to see what's next that Bray Wyatt can do. Because we already know what he can do.
Oh, yeah.
Prior to his old character. So he had to throw a couple of little changes on it and make it kind of still the same but different.
He's great on promos.
Yeah, he's great on promos. He can wrestle in the ring.
Yeah.
I love his gimmick because it's different than everything else. I love the fact that his first person he's going after is Finn Balor because they have that same supernatural type thing. Yes. Finn Balor kind of wants to leave anyway. That's a whole personal thing outside of wrestling aspect. But I think it's a good alley-oop right now for Bray Wyatt. So that's who I'm rooting for.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm rooting for Bray Wyatt, bro.
I just want to add one more thing before I go to the women, and then we go to your segment on SmackDown Live. I liked the way that when they did the Raw reunion, and they brought the Fiend out, and he came out on Cactus Jack, and he used his own move, the Mandible Claw. He used it on him.
Yes.
And then he came out against Finn Balor, and then I believe SmackDown he appeared. I think it was on the Titantron. I don't think he was in the ring, but he was on the Titantron.
Yeah.
So the Fiend is kind of like bringing the excitement back because it's almost like I could see Undertaker passing the torch to him as far as a wrestler on the dark side. So I could see the torch being passed to Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
It's taking over now. So that's the element that I like.
Imagine that. Imagine if you used Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker. Like if you're going to use Undertaker one more time. Yeah. Use him to
passing of the torch.
Bray Wyatt, as far as like the quote unquote supernatural type characters.
Yeah,
to make it relevant to nowadays culture.
I think the Fiend is more vicious than when Bray Wyatt was before. So I think he would bring it to Undertaker.
Plus that mask helps out.
We love you, Undertaker, but I think it's Bray Wyatt's time.
Yeah.
Far as the women, I'm gonna say Lacey Evans. She's just too talented. She wasn't on Raw this past week.
Yeah.
Or the past couple of weeks.
Hopefully she ain't injured or nothing, is she?
No, she's not injured.
Let's give her a break for a second.
Yeah. I think she'll become a champion, and I would like to see her rise up in the ranks because she's just too talented to sit in the back in the locker room and not catch. Away. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we both agree to the same thing because I like to see Lacey Evans. Yeah. I'm rooting for her. Reason because I can't really think of like other females off the top of my head at the moment.
Yeah.
That stands out besides Nikki Cross, but that's like a couple of levels underneath me pushing for Lacey Evans because I feel like there can still be somebody else in there.
Yes.
But I'm all in on Lacey Evans as long as they push her the right way because we haven't seen her this week.
Yeah.
So what's up?
You gotta push her. Yeah.
We don't want her to be an afterthought.
I would have liked to seen her take the belt off of Becky and put it on her and have her just dominate because she's kind of like another Charlotte, but on the opposite brand. Yeah. So I can see her in the near future dominating the women's division, and she will. Yeah, she will.
Yeah, I can see that too, man. Yeah. Definitely Lacey Evans. I'm Lacey Evans all the way, man.
Now we're going to SmackDown Live, your segment.
Hey, SmackDown Live, y'all. The Blue Brand.
The Blue Brand.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, doggone Skippy.
All right, bro. So shoot, now it's my turn to host this thing. All right, what up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro.
Boo! All right, Awwsum 2 once again.
Awwsum 2 in the house.
Other half of the segment. Now it's time for SmackDown, y'all. I got my SmackDown in, ready to hit this thing. We had a good card going on Tuesday night. Had a good couple of matches.
Always great, bro.
Couple of nice things going on.
It was great.
Without delay. I know I run my mouth, but I'm going to run my mouth right on into this thing.
Okay,
starting off top of the top. What happened at the beginning of SmackDown, y'all? You know what happened? Take a guess what happened. It rhymes with best.
Open segment, best in the world, was not there. But Kevin Owens came out, and he gave a very truthful and heartfelt promo.
Oh, now, boy, I got to cut you. Before that, Shane did cut a promo.
Did he?
He cut a promo.
I missed it. You got to tell us, bro.
Shane cut a promo. Shane O'Mac. He cut a promo. It looked like he was in a
best in the world. Shane McMahon.
hospital or bedroom somewhere, kind of like the white wall behind me. It was a real shortcut promo. It wasn't nothing intriguing. It was pretty much him saying he can't wait to face Kevin Owens and I quit. Gonna make him, quit. It wasn't nothing like, oh my God, he cut the greatest promo of his life.
Right.
So that's how it started. It started, with Shane McMahon cutting a promo. It looked like he was recording somewhere. It was all zoomed in on his face like this, with like white behind him. Pretty much I quit match. And then, yes, it went into the Kevin Owens promo.
Okay.
After that, pretty much still based y'all around him and Shane McMahon in this I quit match.
Yes.
Kevin Owens cut a good promo. But then, after Kevin Owens cut the promo, what happens next? Guess who comes out? Drew
McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath.
Drew McIntyre, yep. So guess who else is feuding with Kevin Owens as well? So Drew McIntyre comes out, feuds with Kevin Owens.
Doing Shane's dirty work
again. Drew McIntyre says some stuff on the microphone. He attacks Kevin Owens a little bit, and then that eventually leads to a, guess what? You know it. The Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre match.
Yes.
Now, for me personally, bro, as far as the grade goes,
okay.
Did you have a chance to see any of SmackDown at all?
I did. I went back after Tuesday. It was already over, but I went back and I watched it, and I watched it from beginning to end. And I thought the match was great, bro. I mean, it was very, very hard hitting.
Yeah.
Physical match. It was a back and forth affair, and anybody could have won in the match. Yeah. Nobody really had a hold on the match because it was so back and forth.
Yep, it was.
And wow, it was crazy, and both men were just brutalizing each other. And Kevin Owens at the end, he just happened to get the bigger advantage. He used the pop up. What do they call it? Pop up power slam.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he did a. I think Drew McIntyre tried to hit him with a Claymore kick, but he avoided it. Mm-hmm. And he got up, he kicked him, and then he put the stunner on him, and that was it. Kevin KO won. So it was kind of like an upset to me. Kevin, not taking nothing away from Kevin Owens because I like Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
But I thought Drew McIntyre would win the match, and KO pulled it out.
Yeah.
I gave it an A. I gave it an A minus.
A minus?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'll take that. I gave it a B plus.
Okay.
I gave it a B plus. Why? Because I'm still trying to figure out where Drew McIntyre is going to fit in somewhere. Because remember, Drew McIntyre had a feud with Roman Reigns, and that was supposed to have been some kind of way to hype up Drew McIntyre, which we're still, I guess, waiting for that.
Yeah.
So right now, I feel like Drew McIntyre isn't like lost in a shuffle, but he's at like the top of where we're gonna take him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like the fact that Kevin Owens actually won the match. Oh no, low battery. That's not stopping us. Still ticking, y'all. I gave it a B plus. One of the things that stuck out to me in that match. One, I don't know if you remember or not, but Drew McIntyre had Kevin Owens on the turnbuckle. I think it was the second or third turnbuckle and did this. I don't know what the name of the move was, but it was dope. Yes. And that was right around the time that the fans hit that "This is awesome" chant.
Yes.
I love when the fans go, "This is awesome," because that lets you know that the two people, whoever's in the ring, put their craft and mind and body and soul to entertain you and
Thank
us.
you, WWE Universe. That's an approval of a match.
This is awesome.
That's a match worthy of an A plus. Actually, if the universe is chanting, "This is awesome," this is like we're awesome,
right?
Awesome too.
The awesome too, baby. Yes. Or when they say "Holy sh,"
yes,
or other chants.
Yes.
So yes, I gave that match a B plus, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any thoughts about that? Any other thoughts about Kevin Owens?
I think at SummerSlam, Kevin Owens is wrestling the best in the world, the best of the world, Shane McMahon, and he said that if he loses the match, he's gonna quit. I don't think KO is going anywhere. Yeah. He's gonna win that match.
Yeah,
and
ain't nobody quitting, y'all.
I would like to see Shane get ushered off of TV because Kevin Owens is right. It's too much talent in the back that's wasting away because Shane is getting all the TV time and it's not fair.
Man. Right. So come on, man. You the boss. How you the boss taking up all the time for others? You said that the SmackDown brand is supposed to be the land of opportunity. You're taking opportunities from many people who deserve it. We'll say that talk for later. So I'm with you, bro. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that match at SummerSlam.
Yes.
Too. The next thing that happened, bro, was the Alexa Bliss team with Nikki Cross versus Bayley, your SmackDown Women's Champ, and she was teamed up with Amber Moon.
Wow.
Yep. So tag team match. Yep.
I thought that was a good match. Alexa and Nikki actually won the match, but Bailey and Ember, they kind of their chemistry wasn't there because they're about to go up against each other.
They beefing, y'all. They beefing.
So I think that's the reason why they lost, because they're a little more focused on each other.
Yeah.
And Nikki and Alexa took advantage of it. And at the end of the match, Bailey paid back Ember, because you remember last week Ember put the Eclipse on Charlotte and Bailey.
Yeah.
And Bailey comes in the ring at the end and says, "Are you all right?" And then boom, she puts the belly to belly.
Slam to the mat. Take that.
So I gave the match, it wasn't really that exciting to me, but I gave it a B.
Okay. All right. You are so sweet, man. I just want to pinch your cheek one time.
I know it.
Because I gave him a C.
A C? Oh, wow. Wow. A C for Candy. Wow.
I gave him a C. Why?
Yeah, why'd you give it a C?
I gave it a C because the match, it had a lot of dragging points for me.
Yeah. Okay.
It dragged here and there.
Yeah.
And then with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, once again, I'm just getting annoyed with them too.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I was like, all right, because it's going to lead to something. With just Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross alone.
Yeah.
Now they're getting in the ring together. They're looking like the actual tag team, doing the whole rope thing together with their entrance music. It's like I don't like that.
It's just corny.
Don't make them look like a tag team. Do something like at least give us like a little bit where they're gonna break up, or Alexa Bliss is about to backstab her, or Nikki Cross is about to backstab Alexa. Be good, something. I
think that would be a good feud if they do like you were just saying. If they do that, I think that would turn into a good feud.
Yeah, I like to see that because that's something different than just what are they gonna do? All right, Monday coming up, y'all. What are they gonna do Monday? Let me guess. It's gonna be Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Bailey and Amber Moon again, or is Alexa Bliss gonna have her talk show and Nikki Cross gonna be her co-host? What are we doing? So I gave it a C because I'm still trying to get the whole storyline aspect straight, or just leave it just straight with Alexa Bliss and Bailey or something. You know what I mean? And Amber Moon in the mix. Now, other than that,
you know what I don't like. I don't mean to interrupt you, but you know what I don't like. I don't like the fact that Alexa is already on Raw and they use her for the wild card to come in on SmackDown. I think the women's division in SmackDown is kind of lacking, so they're using that as kind of like a cover up, because there's a lot of ladies in the back that are talented, but they're not using them. They're more utilized on Raw, but on SmackDown, I don't think they're utilized enough.
Yeah.
So, I mean, her coming over to the wild card, I really don't like the whole wild card, and we talked about that. So
get rid of that wild card thing. We ain't nobody even talk about it. It's like an afterthought.
So that was my thought on that.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I gave it a C. That's my thought, man. Hey, shout out to Amber Moon too. That's somebody else I'd like to see on the rise. If we're gonna do another, the other who you rooting for?
Kudos to you, Amber.
Yeah,
we like to see you come up, and I think she can beat Bailey. I think Amber Moon. I think this is her time.
Yeah,
she's been in the main roster for a while. She's been on Raw. Now she's on SmackDown. I think now it's her time. She's had enough matches to mature.
Yeah,
I think she's ready. Or otherwise, Bailey wouldn't have chose her as a contender for the belt. So I see Ember Moon winning at SummerSlam and beating Bailey.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be major.
And then I can see that as a key spark to the women's division, bringing in more talent and more
sauce,
and see what happens. So,
you get me hyped.
Yeah,
I was actually expecting the opposite, but if that happens,
good luck, Ember. Good luck, Ember. And
good luck, Amber Moon.
See what happens.
Yeah, I'm down with it. Yeah. You better give me some goosebumps on that one. Shoot. I would not mind her being a champ.
Yes.
The next thing after that, bro.
Okay.
Was just a little promo with Trish and Charlotte.
The King's Court.
Yes.
Jerry King Lawler.
Jerry King Lawler. Yep. The great Jerry King Lawler.
Okay.
I didn't give that a grade, honestly, because it was a promo.
Mm-hmm.
Should I give it a grade?
Actually, I gave it a because of the star power, because Charlotte, and then you got the Hall of Famer, the WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus.
They never fought each other.
No, so this would kind of be like a dream match, if you will. Actually, we have a segment that we're gonna start coming up with dream matches, past versus present.
Hey, be on the lookout for that, y'all. We got plenty more things to come to.
Yeah, be on the lookout for our segment on our dream matches, past versus the present, and this is a past versus the present match. Charlotte is 6-time women's champion. She's pretty much dominant in the women's scene, whereas Trish was dominant in her heyday. Yep. So it's a past versus present match. And I gave it an A, bro. I didn't expect Charlotte to come out. I thought it was just a regular promo with Trish just popping up.
Yeah.
And then here comes Charlotte.
Right. Yeah, that got me. That part got me. Because I was like, oh, shoot, Charlotte. Yeah. All right. If I were to give it if I were to give it a grade, I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A because I love Travis. I can't even talk. See, it got me shook up, y'all. So I guess I'll give it an A. I can't even freaking talk straight. I'm looking forward to it.
He's excited.
I'm excited. I got my hand shaking.
He's excited.
But yeah, Trish Stratus, Charlotte Flair, they cut a promo. I didn't give it a grade because I just said it was a promo, and I haven't seen Trish Stratus in the ring in a minute. But she said she still got it, and she's talking like she still got it.
Yeah.
Charlotte, we know she still got it. So I ain't even drawn on about it. I'll just give it an A just now, bro. Okay. Just because I like where it went.
I'm excited too. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what Trish is going to pull out of her old repertoire. I mean, we already know what Charlotte can do, but Trish, she hasn't really wrestled as much. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited to see if she's going to if she still has it. If she still has it, and I believe she does. She answered the challenge. So Charlotte may have bit off more than she could chew.
Right. I mean, hey, we saw Goldberg and Undertaker. They still get in the ring and still got it. So hey, why can't the women do it too? Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Lita come back at some point just because.
Yeah. So, we definitely love to see you come back, Lita.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love Lita. So yeah. So I'm down for that match too. I'm down for it. Oh, Rambling Rabbit. Oh snap.
Firefly Funhouse.
The Firefly Funhouse, dude. Guess what? Bray Wyatt. Oh. Wow. I like it. He pointed out to me. I was about to skip over something very important, y'all. SmackDown. So we have Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler. Okay. Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler. I personally gave that match. I'm gonna speed up just a little bit, bro.
Okay.
I gave that match a C+.
Okay.
Reason I gave it a C+. One, because going back to Dolph Ziggler, where are we at? He's fighting everybody. What is he fighting Finn Balor for? Okay, whatever. I don't know.
Right.
The match actually wasn't bad.
Right.
Because they both got the good wrestling skills and all that. So as far as performance, cool.
Yeah.
But just as far as the storyline and whatnot, that's why I gave it C+.
Okay. I had a higher grade, but I'm gonna lower that grade back down, and I agree with you because it just wasn't exciting to me. I mean, I didn't. It's just kind of one of those matches you just kind of lay your head on the couch and you just fall back and you go to sleep.
Yeah, because it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Where's Dolph Ziggler going?
Finn Balor dominated the match, and then the Fiend showed up, the lights came back on, and then Dolph hits a super kick for the win. The match was too fast, and it was just I just gave it a C+. It didn't move me any.
Yeah, it didn't move me. That's why I gave it a C+, C+ too, bro. Because I'm like, Dolph, he everywhere. He can wrestle. Yeah. But right now, his story don't match what was going on with his character.
Yes.
Finn Balor, I give him more props because on the side note, y'all, on a personal tip, Finn Balor is going to eventually leave for a couple of months because he requested to take time off. I guess family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did. So that's why they're using Bray Wyatt now. Maybe that's why I was taking long because we were trying to figure out a way to how to get Bray Wyatt in there.
Yeah.
So they're like, bumping. Well, hey, Finn Balor requested to have some time off. For personal reasons or something. Right. So what better way than to have Bray Wyatt as the characters finish Finn Balor off like that?
I think
interference is what Bray Wyatt did.
I know you're moving fast and we're gonna have to go soon. Just a quick thought. What do you think about Finn Balor? Like you said, he's going off. What do you think about the Fiend maybe going against Dolph Ziggler? What do you think about that? Would that kind of spark any interest in you? Because Dolph Ziggler is going around and he's like trying to pick on everybody.
Yeah.
So why don't
he's
you pick on somebody bigger than him?
Yeah. I personally wouldn't like it.
Okay.
Only because I feel like it'll be one-sided. Because I feel like still at the current moment, Dolph Ziggler. I miss the Dolph Ziggler that had AJ. I want to say AJ Styles as his manager. I miss the Dolph Ziggler that had AJ Lee as his manager.
Oh yeah.
I miss that version of Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Because I felt like he had a little bit less pettiness like he is right now.
He was ruthless.
And he had a little bit more ruthless because he had AJ Lee as his manager.
Yeah. Right
now, he's just all over the place. He's picking, he's fighting with Miz. I'm not even looking forward to that match.
Right.
For what? It don't lead to nothing.
Right.
He kicked Shawn Michaels. Why? Now he's in a fight with Finn Balor. Where's the storyline going? Nowhere.
Crazy.
So
I guess he's gonna fight Homie the Clown next.
Right, or Doink and Dink the Clown. Fight them two,
Clown.
right? You know what I mean?
Krusty the Clown on The Simpsons.
Right, or Krusty the Clown on The Simpsons. Right, seriously. So I personally wouldn't like to see Bray Wyatt versus Dolph Ziggler at any point for no reason, because I just feel like it wouldn't have any kind of spice to it as far as like a story. Okay. But I am all in on Bray Wyatt.
Okay, yeah, me too. That's what I'm rooting for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Anything you want to put after that, bro? As far as Dolph Ziggler and Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor?
No. I just wanted to mention your next match. I guess that you're going to mention.
Drum roll! Oh, come hither!
Intercontinental.
Woo-hoo, look at that, baby! The
championship.
Yes, the WWE Intercontinental Champion. Guess who he is? That is Shinsuke Nakamura.
2 guesses, y'all. Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's right. I like Shinsuke Nakamura. Gama! Shinsuke. I love Shinsuke Nakamura. I like the fact he's the WWE Intercontinental Champion right now. I like the fact that it was a non-title match against him and Ali.
Yes.
Ali. We don't talk about Ali much because he hasn't been on the scene. I guess he's been behind the scenes trying to do character development and all that. I like Ali. Honestly, this might sound a little bit funny. Maybe not. I'm no comedian.
He's got talent.
He kind of reminds me of Seth Rollins in a way because he has the same type of pants and the gimmick, almost except his little circle thing and the bat and all that. He kind of got a Seth Rollins thing going on. But I
wonder how he pays his light bill, bro. That's a lot of lights.
He's sucking up all the light. The $1 million, go get that guy.
He must make a lot of money. So.
Seriously, because I like his attire though. It's different.
Yeah.
As far as the match, I gave the match a B- grade. Okay. I gave the match a B- grade because they both did put on a good match.
Yeah.
They actually did. They put on a good match.
Actually, Ali won the match. For those of y'all that don't know, Ali won the match.
Now here's
he beat
where
the Intercontinental champ.
I did not like. I like that he beat Shinsuke Nakamura, non-title match, so he did not win the IC championship, but it puts him in line for it. Right. The part I did not like is how he finished. I didn't like the fact that he beat Shinsuke Nakamura with a roll-up. Yeah. Because I felt like, why?
That doesn't take a lot of talent.
Yeah. And I felt like it took some off of the hype of Ali finishing.
It was almost kind of like it was an upset win, but it was kind of like a cheap win, kind of like what you're saying.
Yeah. Because you can get a win with a roll-up, why not? But why not finish in a good?
Right. Only reason why I graded it a B+ was because Ali won. Yeah. So it kind of raised the eyebrows of the WWE universe a little bit. Yeah. Because it got our attention. Like, Shinsuke lost. You know. Yeah. But other than that, I agree with you. I don't like the way he won. I would rather see him come off the top rope or do like some kind of athletic move. Yeah. And win that way.
Have a good on top type finish.
So it's like more of a complete win. It's not a cheap win. Yeah. So. That's my thought on that.
Yep, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I gave it a B-. I like the match. I figured that was one of the best matches on SmackDown. To be honest, even though it was a non-title match. Yeah, it was. But it gave you an eye opener as far as one we all know what Shinsuke Nakamura can do in the ring, right. And that gives you a glimpse of what could happen with Ali. Okay. Yep. So that's that, y'all. Intercontinental Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura. Bam.
Still the IC champ.
That's right. So be on the lookout for that very soon. The next thing after that was Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks.
Excellent match. Trouble in Paradise. Kofi wins over AJ. AJ, it was awesome because of the promos they gave. Because, AJ always says, SmackDown's the house that AJ built. Yep. And Kofi kind of followed with that, and he said, "This is now no longer the house that AJ built, but it's the Palace of Positivity."
The Palace of Positivity. That's exactly what he said.
And the match was kind of like a culmination of their promos. Not to take a lot of your time, but
it's okay.
It's a culmination of the promos of what they said, and they backed it up with a great match. I gave the match an A+, bro. I went all the way on this one.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I actually gave it. I'm gonna show y'all. What is that?
A.
A. I gave it an A.
A is in AJ, but AJ didn't.
I'll even take an A+ because I agree, bro. I thought Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles was a great match. Yeah. It was back and forth. Yeah. It was like you don't know who's gonna win. Right. I love matches like that where it's he's gonna win. Nope, he's gonna win. Yes. Oh. And the best part about it for me, bro, is the fact that Kofi Kingston, despite his physique and his chest and things like that, because people joke and do all these things, but he's athletic. He got more kahunas than we do to get in the ring and do that stuff he does. Yes. And he actually pinned AJ Styles.
Yes.
He beat AJ Styles straight 1, 2, 3.
And it was awesome. And not gonna take a lot of time because we're about to go, y'all. It's almost time. Kofi, those matches, I don't know if you agree with it or not, but the matches that have a high flyer against another high flyer against a person that's kind of have a mixture of a good ground game and technical skills always make the best matches.
Bro, I got a fire inside me burning right now. Hearing him talk about the description of this and actually seeing the match. Go watch the match, y'all.
Get the water.
Bro,
the fire.
Woo! Hey, like some matches, just you feel it. Like it makes you want to be that entertainer doing it for the people. Like when you see Kofi Kingston, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe even.
Yes.
How they move in the ring. The inner kid in me says, damn, I wish I could do what they do in the ring, because something about how they move, and even though you might already know the outcome, but it's just the going through it and how you have to choreograph it, like to entertain the people, because now you have to put on your acting skills and become the character that you have to be to entertain.
Yes.
I love it. Absolutely. We love it. The Awwsum 2 loves it.
Awwsum 2.
Woo! We love wrestling. We love
gotta go, y'all.
We gotta go.
WWE Universe. Hit that subscribe button.
Hit it.
Awwsum 2. Slam to the mat. We'll be back with another segment. Yes. And we'll be back next week with another edition of Raw and SmackDown.
Stay
tuned.
Give
us your thoughts. And peace.
Peace.